whispering hello, everybody. Good morning. No one's on yet, but good morning if you're watching the replay. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, whatever time you're watching.
I'm not even on yet.
What?
I know.
Slacker.
Products for you.
Good morning, Sharon.
My volume was on.
I know, wow.
Found out when I got on.
Woo. Janice. Hi, Jody. How are you? Haven't seen your face in a while. How have you been?
Hopefully well.
Yes. See, there's lines in your phone here, too. Can you see them on the screen, or do I just see them on the phone?
I think I see them on the screen, too.
Hey, Lois. All right, well, yeah. It's the overhead light. It's the fluorescent overhead lighting, so I think I have one more thing that might work. Otherwise,
we'll just be bringing a big umbrella in here.
Yeah, well, I mean, they sell a big filter thing that you can, but it's expensive. And I'm like, Anyways, we're just, technical difficulties. Anyways, we're a little early. We thought we'd pop on and just chat a little bit. So as you're popping on, say howdy ho. Well, or howdy who. Don't call anybody a hoe. Say hello. We've got a few things to talk about before we start showing you product. Lots and lots of things going on in May, I think.
Yeah. Yeah, May feels very busy for me right now. I'm a little bit stressed.
Got a lot going on. But May's always busy.
Yeah.
We just keep piling it on to make it busier.
I know. Like, what's one more weekend of busyness? Yeah. Just add another one.
Yeah.
It'll make June feel great when I can relax a little bit and the kids get out of school and I don't have to get up at 6:15.
Oh boy, yeah. That'll be good.
Yeah.
All right. So again, as you're popping on, say hello, hello, hello. You can sing. We can't hear you.
This is true. We should not sing because you could hear us. We might be put on silent really quick.
Right. You might turn the volume off.
Yeah.
Good morning, Robin. Good morning. Good morning. So what's everybody doing today? Renee and I are going back downtown again.
Hopefully we'll see the game this time.
Because as soon as we walked out of our Uber, they canceled the game last night.
Was it something we said?
Yeah.
No.
So we're going back down for the rescheduled game, which will end up being the second of a doubleheader today. You're crafting?
Yay, Gail.
How fun.
I don't think that I'll be crafting today. It's a lot harder to craft with a 3-year-old around. I'm that kind of stuff.
Yeah, especially when Brody's walking around. Nay. Where'd
Renee go? My little buddy is visiting, so I gotta hang out with a 3-year-old today, which is fun. He's very cute. I'm happy to do it.
All right. Well, we'll start talking about a few things. I think that we're like at the 1 week mark.
Yeah.
For Shari's classes. Is that true?
Yeah. Yep. She will be here next weekend.
So next weekend are the lawn fawn classes with Shari, and we're super excited to have her. We're super excited to be the first to host her teaching live for lawn fawn. And we are even more excited about the custom, I'm going to say the embroidery hoop things that she designed for us. 3 out of the 4 that we're doing in class are custom for Michigan. So that's really fun. And if you've never stitched before, if you've stitched a few stitches, or if you're an expert stitcher, you're welcome. These classes are all lawn fawn product, but they're going to be mostly stitching. There is a little bit of coloring and then assembling of the cards. So it will be very fun, and I am super excited to see all these awesome stitched Michigan things. There's a robin and an apple blossom, and then even the state of Michigan. And then you guys probably know how I feel about rainbows and clouds. So
Yeah.
there we go. Hey, Susan.
Super cute.
So make sure you get signed up. They're the 3rd and the 4th, Saturday and Sunday, and there are definitely seats available. So come on in, meet Shari in person. I know that you guys have probably heard her online.
Yeah, she does a lot of the Lawn Fawn
Yeah.
videos, the intros.
Yeah,
to-
and on a lot of the new releases, she's always got a card or two with every new product that they come out with. So she does a lot of designing. She designs all their stitching things. In the class, you will get these really great printouts she did with the patterns. So, hi, Mom. So anyways, it's going to be fun. So make sure to get signed up. You don't want to suffer FOMO.
That's very true.
Right? All right. Then don't forget, Mega Meet is coming May 8th through the 10th. Our Mega Meet crops are open. We
have a couple spots in each on Friday and Saturday.
Yeah, not too many. So if you wanted to crop with us, make sure you got a seat. And our After Dark with Echo Park is already sold out. It's sold out without anybody even knowing what you were making. So we were very excited about that. We're very excited to have Madison come in after hours and teach classes with us. And then, if you're here on Saturday, I bet you might even see some of our friends from Photo Play. Who knows?
Yeah, I really haven't talked to Jody.
We're trying to get him to stop by too. He usually tries to make time to come in. So it's well worth your while to be at the crops.
Yes.
At Mega Meet. Let's see, what else? On the 15th, is the 15th Thursday?
Yes.
On the 15th, I'm teaching the birthday collage. This is the sample. I actually brought it in so you could see. This is an A2 size. So it can be a front of a card, or it can have the little stand-up frame to make it a home decor thing. But this is what we'll be doing in class. It's using our custom gingham in our teal and a new mini collection. It's for birthdays. So once the class is done, these little birthday pieces will be available in the bundles that you guys have loved so very much. So this class is Thursday, the 15th.
And at this moment, we have 6 spots available.
All right, so get signed up because that's coming up soon.
Hesitate.
Yep.
Hi, Susan.
And it's a pretty great value. Let me tell you what you get. You get all this chipboard, plus you get a stencil. And it's hard to see in the background of this, but it's a 3-layer confetti stencil. So you also get the stencil. I did it really lightly in the back, but it's 3 layers and it does confetti. So you got all the chipboard, the stencil, the direction, and me bossing you around.
The base.
Yeah. All the chipboards included. So, and then you can choose if you want to put it on a card base or if you want the little kickstand. All right. So it's a very good value. Oh, also for those of you that were, this was back in December. Yeah. For those of you that came to the creative scrapbooking party that we had for my cards that were published, and we took a group photo that was going to be published in their next magazine. I don't know if anybody looked, but the spring edition, and I don't know what made me think of it. Maybe I saw a box of magazines. Yeah, this is the spring edition. I think this was the last one on the counter. Look, there we are. They weren't lying.
Yay. Yep,
we were published. It says, Scrappy Chic in Livonia. Michigan was buzzing with excitement on December 5th during a wonderful celebration honoring Michelle Koscielik's feature in our winter 2024-25 issue. A big shout out to Renee for hosting such a memorable party.
So that's fun.
Yeah, it was fun. All right, so this is the magazine that it's in.
Now, if one of you guys could get published, we could have a party and celebrate you too.
That's right.
Make a project.
They always have in the, I think it's in the back.
Like their submission stuff?
Yeah, like what they're taking submissions for. Right down here. So you can, it's on the very last page. So if you look in the magazine, and then check out their website too, it'll tell you sometimes they're looking for specific things.
Marianne said, yay, we're famous.
We are. We are famous. All right. So, I mean, if you have something that you want to publish, don't be afraid to try. Listen, you have to be rejected a couple of times before you're accepted. That's just the way of the world.
Yeah.
And if you're accepted the very first time, well, yay you, because I was rejected a bunch before I ever got accepted. So
yeah. Well, and if you don't apply, you never get accepted.
That's right.
For dang sure.
That's right.
So
it's like playing the lottery.
Yeah.
If you don't play the lottery, you're never going to win.
This is very true.
Right? Okay.
So, submit. We'd love to celebrate you.
Yes. Was it the last time we went live we shared the new paper?
Yes.
So the spring paper was introduced 2 weeks ago, and today's Michigan Inspiration Project is using the Michigan Monarch paper. This is a slimline with a piece of the paper, and then today we've got a couple of new chipboard pieces that coordinate. So you got these cone flowers. So these are the cone flowers here that coordinate with the paper, and there's a couple of monarch butterflies too. So these will be out with this sample showing how these are layered. So how the layered cone flowers go together. These are painted with distress paints. And I think I sprayed a little bit of mica spray on there in the center.
Kind of shimmery.
Yep. So
very pretty.
That's that. And then this is the sentiment from Dina. I printed a bunch of them and they're just sitting on my table. And so whenever I need a sentiment, I just dig through the pile and look. But this is one of the sentiments from her Better Press.
Oh, gotcha.
Thing that she just released. Yeah. So she's got like 7 things and it prints all of them, and then it's a die that cuts them all. So I just did it a couple of times.
Nice, yeah.
So that is just a sentiment from that. So if you've got that, print a few and just have them close by where you're crafting, because they come in handy.
Yeah, it is nice to have your sentiment ready to go, isn't it?
Yes. All right. So this will be on display in the normal spot right up front with the new chipboard pieces. And then, of course, I'm sure most of you know where you can find all of our Michigan papers, all of our custom Michigan papers. And then just a couple of things. We're still working on all sorts of new stuff. So make sure that you are following our Facebook page and our Instagram page, Scrappy Chic Livonia. That's where we post a lot of our things that are happening, reminders and things and events and stuff. We've got some really fun new products, and I'm trying so hard to keep my mouth shut. We've got some new fun things coming up. We're working on trying to get some new guest instructors. One that we can actually do virtually, so you can do it from home and even watch the replay and take the class. So
that would be fun.
We're planning a lot of things that are going to be coming up soon. So I say, make sure that you're following the Facebook page. Make sure that you're getting the newsletter. Make sure that if you're on Instagram, you're following our page on Instagram. And then check our website for classes and on the schedule too for events, to make sure that you are in the know about all the things that are going on. All right, we're going to get to some product. Since these are right here, I am going to show these spellbinders just in re-released.
Kind of.
Revamped.
So they bought the company that did stufftainers. A lot of you know what those are probably. They were 8.5 by 11.
8.5 by 11. And then these are the 12 by 12s. It's hard to show you. They're pretty deep.
I think that one's 2.5 inches deep. a 12 by 12 container, and then they have 8.5 by 11. One of them I think is 1 inch, and the other
Yeah.
one's 2.5.
This is 2.5, and this is 1 inch. So this one's 1 inch deep.
Yeah.
8.5 by 11.
There's 8.5 by 11. That's 2.5.
12 by 12. Yeah, we just didn't bring them all back, so we do have them. They're in the storage area.
Yeah, they're very sturdy. I think sturdier than the stuffed Tainers were. So just out of curiosity, I've had a lot of people asking about stuffed Tainers. Maybe because they've been gone for like a year. It seems like it was a lot of people, but
yeah.
Just FYI, if this is something that you've been looking for, that you like to do for your storage stuff, just know Spellbinders redid them, so they are a little different. And they're now called Stash Stacks.
They're made of recycled product and are recyclable as well.
Yeah, they do. They feel pretty sturdy, but I have found I was a little bit disappointed, and I'll tell you because I don't like people to be misled, and I don't want to be less than honest. But when it says 8.5 by 11, that is the interior size. It is 8.5 by 11 inside. So if you like to store your paper with the little tear strip, you know, the barcode thing at the bottom, it's not going to fit.
Does 8.5 by 11 have that thing on it?
If it's like a solid cardstock.
Yeah.
It depends. If you buy it in a package, like the Lawn Fawn packages fit perfect in there.
Yeah, because they're the actual size. Yeah.
But like the Basil, if you buy it by the sheet, those they don't. Like the barcode doesn't fit perfect. So.
See, that fits perfectly in there.
But you're right, Mary. For a project on the go, especially if you've already cut off your barcode stuff and you're just like,
if you're planning
going to a crop and you're you know, you have half done kits ready to go that you just want to put together when you get there.
Yeah, all your pieces for your cards or your layouts.
Yeah, perfect for that kind of stuff. But like your 12 by 12 paper, if it still has the barcode on it, it's unfortunately not going to fit flat in that bin.
The My Colors doesn't always have the barcode on it, so something like that would fit in there perfectly.
So I just like to be honest and transparent about that. I was a little disappointed to find that out. It might not bother you at all, but whatever. I just thought I'd point it out.
Yes. Thank you for sharing that. Okay, 49 and Market has 2 new lines that we're going to show you this that have the highly anticipated Vicki Boutin collaboration, the Flower Emporium. We have that one. We also, have the loose sheets. But you can see there's cut aparts that are tags and such. But these are all the papers shown right on the front, which I kind of like, seeing the whole sheet of paper.
Yeah.
These are the laser cut elements. So in the 49 and Market way with no white edges.
Yeah, which is always
Which is nice, yeah. And then this is totally Vicki Boutin, her sentiments, puffy stickers, and things that coordinate with the collection. And then there's some foiled die cut pieces, and some are on vellum. So they've got some really pretty foil on them.
Yeah, those butterflies are pretty.
Yeah, so these are just a few of the things from the collection. We've got all of it out on one of the end caps. The other new one is the Rust and Revs 2. And these are all of the papers in the collection. Also, this is the collection pack. We've got the loose paper also, right?
Yes. Yeah. It really is a good collection for all your grungier things
and masculine and yeah.
If you ever go to any of those shows where you're looking at old cars or what, I don't know what those are called.
Auto shows, yeah.
I want to make it more complicated than it is, you know.
Oh, I really like that grass.
But yeah, it's a good line for that.
This is the laser cuts, but look at these grass pieces.
Oh wow.
I really like those. Okay, anyways, these are all the laser cut elements. There's a lot of things. Tents and Jeeps and our little VW bug that we use for our shop pop. And then these are the washi tape strips, which are really convenient. Yeah. And then this is the 6x8. All right, we do have the other things as well. They're out on the floor.
Yeah, 49 to Market always has a lot of embellishment stuff. So
lots of pieces. There's enamel dots and doodads and things. All right, and then from our friends at Echo Park, and this happens to be the collection that we're using if you're attending the Echo After Park with Echo Duck.
Wow.
After Dark with Echo Park.
That was
Ooh,
interesting.
I got to get my words together. This is called Firefly, and this is what we were using, and I actually brought the piece of paper that I used for the cards. Picture of the cards has been posted if you're attending the class so that you can see what you're doing. I have also updated the supply list, so if you are attending, make sure you review that. But look at this. Little fireflies with their glowing butts. So this is the paper we'll be using for both cards. And then, of course, some chipboard pieces, and we are going to be using the Distress Texture Paste Glow. So we are going to be doing some glow in the dark. These are the chipboard accents that are with the collection, and just look at this washi tape with the little fireflies on it. Yeah, Mary, I like this collection too. I don't usually like navy blue, but I really like this one. And then here's the 6x6. I mean, this is really cute with these. There's bees and fireflies. So lots of fun, springy, summery stuff. All right. That is, did I forget one?
Yep.
I'm a slacker.
Well, I wasn't going to say that part.
Photoplay has a new, oh, I like that ice cream cone. I like these colors. Photoplay has a new collection too. I lied when I said that was it. This is called Salt and Sea.
Yeah, something. What is it?
Salt and Sea. Look at that ice cream cone. Look at the colors. Yummy.
Yeah, it's kind of a vintagey
Yeah.
line, but it's kind of cool.
Uh-huh. I like it. That's the sticker sheet, and then here's one of the cut apart pages. Tropical vibes. And look at those palm trees. I'd like to be on a trip where there were some palm trees.
Other color.
Oh, yeah.
It looks like,
yes.
Like that handwriting-ish stuff.
This, ooh, waves.
Yeah.
And then the ephemera pieces.
We have all the loose paper, of
Yep.
course, but I just grabbed that quick. Woo!
Because, well, I'm a slacker. I forgot.
Mary, you're right. It does sort of match our Cape Cod pieces. Little crabs and such.
Oh, yeah. Okay, and then we clearly had a Lawn Fawn release. Oh, sheesh. A Lawn Fawn release. Let's see. This is an add-on to the Little Woodland Library. So look at the little turtles. And is
so
that a
cute.
porcupine?
I think so. Isn't he
Reading a
adorable?
book? Yeah.
I mean, I've never seen a worm so cute either.
I know,
Very
with
honest.
glasses on. It's so cute. And then this one is the tree branches backdrop. This is the portrait. And then here's a sample of the landscape. And then this is also one of the standalone dies, the bird feeder. That is new. And then this is their new interactive, which is the pull and slide surprise. And it is using the backyard bird feeder stamp set. And there is
Which is awesome.
there is a
Cute.
backyard bird feeder add-on, but we sold out of it. So this is what the what pull and slide looks like. Yeah, and Renee's of course got everything ordered, and I think she said it's already shipped. So
Yeah, I think they shipped it on Friday.
okay, so it's bloop. And you could put a little gift card here if you felt like it. That's what I like in my cards. Cash works too.
Jen Kushner said, I literally thought the bird feeder was a cocktail shaker at first. I can see where you get that.
Huh.
The one that you build.
Yeah.
Not the one that you brought, I think. She's talking about the build one.
Oh.
The die.
So.
Or maybe she's talking about that bird feeder. Could be also.
Oh, that does look. Yeah, if
Yeah.
you don't put that on there, it does look like a cocktail shaker. Well, there's the ice cubes if they weren't brown. So this is what the pull and slide surprise looks like. Beep.
Yeah, it's really cute.
Yeah.
They do such a good job with their interactives.
They do. Couple of washies, graduation caps, and some confettios. And then this one's really cute too. It's the new Simply Celebrate graduation, and we have the Hangouts is on reorder. We didn't realize that people would want that one so badly, but that's the Simply Celebrate graduation. And this is the Hangouts have like the fence, the table with the banners, and like there's a brick wall and this log. And then these are the Simply Hangout critters. So cute.
Yeah, very cute.
So it was a very fun release.
Yes.
I bought it mostly all.
She tends to do that.
Okay. That's it, peeps. Anybody have any questions? Ask me a question. I'll tell you no lies.
Well, anyone who is debating any of the classes that we talked about, please get yourself signed up. The branch died. Does the birds come in there also?
No.
The background branch, no.
Not
there
the
are
backdrop.
no birds included. Those are just leaves.
There's extra leaves though. The birds come with the bird feeder die, which I didn't bring back here, but this is the backdrop. So there's extra leaves that you can put on the branches. But if you're talking about these birds come with this standalone bird feeder die. And in the background, you can see the new Stratus Cloud stencil too.
Oh yeah, that's pretty. I've seen some pretty cute samples.
Yeah.
Like that.
You know how we feel about clouds here, or how I feel about clouds. Anyways. Okay, any other questions?
You are welcome, Susan.
I mean, I've got answers for probably most questions. Unless you ask me the meaning of life, I don't have the answer to that.
Oof. Me neither. Well, Jen, I hope you can sign up for the birthday collage class as well. Check your schedule.
Yes.
Sounds like you're at work anyway. So
Yeah,
check your schedule.
she's on break, right?
Yeah.
She works a lot, that one.
Yeah.
All right, everybody.
Play hard.
Well,
That's what they say.
right. Make sure, the other thing that I mentioned in our post was you can click on the little bell on our YouTube page, which will give you notifications when we go live, in case you don't want to miss. And again, make sure you're following our Facebook page. We don't do our lives there anymore because they're not necessarily keeping videos. So we're trying to do all of our lives on YouTube, but we just want to keep you informed of all the super duper fun things, because Renee and I are always brainstorming on what could we bring new to our favorite customers.
This is true.
Which are all of you. So
Marianne, I like that. She says the meaning of life is creating happy.
Oh, yes.
I like it.
Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna work in creating happy today.
Me too. I'll be very happy if the game goes.
For real. I don't think it's supposed to rain tonight, right?
I hope not. It's not gonna, I mean, it's only gonna be in the 60s, which is fine. I can wear my sweatshirt today.
True.
Yeah. All right, everybody. Thanks for joining us. Stop in the store. Come in and
us.
last minute crop. We've got seats available.
It's true. We don't have very many croppers today, so there's plenty of room.
Come on in. All right, everybody. We'll talk to you soon.